You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees. Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important... While I appreciate the mental exercise, nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she... And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more practical... Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched unless, of course, you do your job. Are you serious? Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily... Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a prince. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's... The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls. The blade is your implement. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. Her voice soft.
Hello? Is someone there?
Is hypnotizing. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused.
Hi. Do you think...
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a... No. You're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall. They're large and heavy. Far too solid.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere up. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never...
Okay. I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door... Is someone else here? You try the door. Your shouts and pleas. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs, This would have easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked.
There's a slight panic rise.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tear as she rips her flesh from her bone. A sound comes from behind you. The clang of it's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do. Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm. You cut into her. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole No, she did. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours. How is she still smiling after everything?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let... As the princess approaches the bottom stair, Wait, this isn't fair. You watch me.
What are you doing?
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back. Stop it! Stop trying to resist. The blade! Move, as your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance.
We both know this.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from...
I'm sorry. I'll try to...
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is...
Oh no!
Stay strong. For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful... Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry!
She doesn't know how to use a knife. Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it?
I'm so sorry!
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you. It can't just end like this. Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer, everything goes dark. And you... You're on a path in the wood. You're here to slay her. It hasn't. Or if it has, if he doesn't remember what happened, then... Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try... Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess... We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. What can I say? A world without... Those are two very different questions, but let's say for a moment that this really is the... If you're back here, I'm assuming you died. You were the one who... Well, not you in the literal sense, but... Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. I bet. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that... Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it's... What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now... Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how... If it's the latter, what do you think? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or... She would never. She's a perfect angel that you convoluted. A warning. She will lie. She will... We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your... I think we've already been over this. I do. but I also speak from the heart. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone. Don't pay their bickering any mind. The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls drape. The blade is your The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gulp, but it's still a stone basement. A soft voice.
Hello?
Her voice. It's somehow evil. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember, you walk down the stairs and lock eyes with my love. We're here. You know she can't hear. She may not be able to hear my... Oh, your spirit's plenty...
It's you, my dashing hero.
Did you hear that? And she called us a... Flattery really goes on waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe you're raving. That's right, villain. Well, only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hand. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to a... Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world...
You died, and now...
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action,
That's okay. You were just doing your...
She took that in stride. To a surprise. That's because she's... Do you think she has someone like... She doesn't. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid...
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended...
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. Are you listening to her?
Then I didn't end the...
See? She didn't confess anything. Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? Don't you see how dainty her hands are? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just... If her hand could just slip out of the chains... Because we've... I'm not sure. Would you rather believe me? A passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? I think I'd rather believe... Ah, so one of us has to... Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrate... No. I can't let... You what? Take over our body? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contained... You. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her back. I can't believe it. I told you. There's no life.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you.
The princess jumps up and smothers. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would... Luckily for Mr. Romance. Who needs a weapon when we have the power?
What do we do now?
Let me guess. Spoken with the ranks.
I don't actually know.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What? You're so gullible. He's the only thing you've ever...
I think I want to leave.
The princess closes her up and then she shrugs.
I don't know. What... That sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand. The last... We have each other. I like to think that you do. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and I will mope about it. Because moping is the only recourse. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and That's a familiar... Did I do that last time? Then you should know that...
Oh no! Did someone lock us in?
She's right. It isn't fair. Enough with this true love Of course you wouldn't understand. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the... I'm just along for the ride.
Okay. Yeah, let's do...
Like a pair of teenagers in love. You and... The lock clicks, and the door... I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your blade. That's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. You know, if her walking out that door is really gonna end the world, that's not. Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside. A happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did he? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy.
I'm cold.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess. She's gone.
Where does she...
Is that a mirror?
I'm begging you. This doesn't feel right. It feels... Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and...
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift. Nothing, as we are, but I know that there is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. Bring me more perspectives so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom. Everything. You ask of things that cannot be done. How can I know? I am I have not lived more than you have found, but less than there are to find. Then we will be here forever, as we... If you need time, you are as I am now, and forever is a long... I am not you, but I know that... What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeated. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be. Return to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side. She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay. Fine. I suppose you just good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path... You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. Your silence is deafening. But fine, you turn around and trek back down. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normal. There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much... And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, at first it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that in every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a... Wait, but you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around. You've doomed us all. You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just... You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent... You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her. Oh, that's clever! It's extreme. Can we really do that? No, you can't jump. Alright, so it's decided. Even if it's boring, congratulations. You continue to waste everyone's time and do nothing.
What is that weird feeling?
Well, it's not nothing, that's for sure. Does that mean we messed up? You're on a path in the woods. You're here. You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
We're not going to go through with this, right?
She's a prince. Ignore him. He doesn't... The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in the blade. You take the blade. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminate her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous.
Don't let it fool you. It's good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the...
She's so coldly...
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
You step forward, your grip on the...
Oh? No talking then? Fine. I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that... So, you should just drop it.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate... You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have... Do you actually believe this?
It's like she's convinced she can't
Yes, even as she lays there dying. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. But is it over? It's over. You could check her sleep. We should make sure. I really don't. And why shouldn't we? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way. Why do I feel like you did kill someone? Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least. But that day isn't today. You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. What? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away. This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings. This is what's best for everyone. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or. Psst. Hey. I do, but you're the blade. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one. He's right. Do you hear that? It wants to take this. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only. Don't you. What a relief. I suppose we've got all the time in the world. More happy time passes. Though, please, shake yourself out of the little voices, please. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like,
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
good, because I have another blade. I can hear. He's right. Do you hear? Do you not? Don't you? How astute. You are absolutely correct. In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we? I know this is out there, but that little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be. If we die, I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? And if I'm, whatever, for the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing. You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her. Oh. Do you think there's something else out there? Seriously? You're... Fine. I suppose you just quietly... That's strange. Oh? You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you...
What's going on? Where are we?
You're on a... You're here. You make... We're not... The interior of the...
Okay. Of course I'm locked up down here for... I don't actually know what that reason is, but...
You have all the explanation you...
Oh.
She pauses, carefully
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if you...
Is Princess her name or her title?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen. Okay, but actually...
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's... How long has...
Did they tell you how? I don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're getting at.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going, whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they did. I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you...
She has a point. We're talking like...
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my... Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I? We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand... That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her... So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. But if you don't, I can promise that you...
You have to make a choice. Let's hope... I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay...
Where are you going?
You turn your back to the prince.
Fine. Turn your back on me.
Slip these chains. She can't, right? Either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she? You'll be the death of all of us, but fine. We'll do it. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricade. Okay. You settle in against the far wall. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things... It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyway.
She sounds terrified. As she violently rattles the door, you do your...
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart. You don't know the kind of...
It doesn't sound... No.
Innocent and harmless, if I want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live free.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful state.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the prince... It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold.
So helpless.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time.
Or maybe I can't take my... What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could...
Your lungs stop drawing in breath.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end.
It can't be. This... I'm sorry. Everything goes dark. And you... You're on a path. You're here to slay her. A warning. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do...
I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us last time.
It doesn't matter. The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone... The blade is your implant.
Oh, it's just an empty. She's already got now, hasn't she? And she's ready for it.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The prince... So deep breath in, deep...
Oh, we should have taken the knife. I don't think going down there...
You cross over the threshold.
More eyes, too.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into her cruel and playful...
I didn't think you'd come back.
Come back.
You really don't remember, do you?
You make your way to the bottom of the stair. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of... She could be anywhere.
Are you really not going to comment on...
No, I'm not. Somebody needs...
Excuse me. I'm being incredibly... We're going to die down here.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really...
You turn to the faintly outlined...
There you are.
As the princess approaches, your legs, your arms quickly fall.
This is it.
It's almost like you want me to...
There has to be a way out.
What did you do?
I wonder how many times I'll get to play...
As your blood begins to coagulate. Heart. Lungs. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eye...
What are you doing?
I'm working.
Do you want this body to function?
And then experience stops once more.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure?
You have seconds.
Yes, I'm sure.
Heart. Again, your eyes shoot open.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well. Standing there gasping like a fish is more fun.
She isn't attacking.
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven.
And how are we supposed to do that?
We don't have a... That isn't my fault.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is because...
Then you should get looking. Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs. 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 Liver.
You poor deluded thing. Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not?
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't get the chance. Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and blue... No.
Let me out.
Your existence.
What?
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping.
Let me out.
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty.
What?
No.
Let me out.
This is all too much. You can't keep going.
Oops. I think I broke you. I'll see you soon.
You're on a path. Shit. What?
There was a princess, I think.
You should know about the princess. At least, not until I
Guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we have to let her.
No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. Slay, we decided not to do that. Yeah, we're supposed to let her out.
It's really the only way this works out for us.
No, we're
supposed to be unfeeling. We can't be unfeeling.
There's nothing for us to... We love her. Can we love something that hates us?
To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel.
Why are there so many of us? This is bad. You need to get a grip. What? You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against but eventually, you do make it to the cabin. No, this isn't right. There's a captain. Don't ask him about. He always says he never sees. He all stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by. She's still here. Just walk up the hill. You always. You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin that isn't. You've got to clean the mirror. Smash it.
She's on the other side.
And it's the only way we can have our. Just go around. Just do something. Proceed. That's a new one. Of course it'll work. He always. And it already has worked.
We're one step.
The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy. The only object of note is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. Take it. You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, you lean over the hole and gaze deep in the bowels of the earth. It's her. She's watching us.
You really are.
With every word she speaks, the princess
When I said that,
closer
I was having some fun. And I
and closer
walked away from you forever.
and closer.
But forever is so. Except for me, I've already taken your will, and what's left is for you to take my will. It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading a witness. I can even make you a little cage if you want. Now don't pose. Don't try to resist. I've already...
Do something. Do. You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle, tender even. I can't believe you just. The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
I didn't think I'd be so... Why is it so cold?
She's gone. Yeah. That mirror's back. What does that mean for... I'm sure it... Maybe it won't be gone. Doesn't seem like there's... Finally! Holy...
What do we say, boys?
Yeah. Seems we've got a majority. Something tells me that this is the end of... It feels... The fears... I'm done. My heart... The game was always gonna... I'll be free. I'm just ready to be anywhere. Boys...
I am sorry I said that I hated you. I do not hate you. When I found you in the long quiet alone, but your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality, and whenever you are ready, I will wipe your sleep. Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but eyes close and reflect. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. It feels correct. This. With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be. And I cannot tell you what desires I will hold, but in this moment, all I want. If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. You will have your rest in due time. I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning. Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. Gifts aren't what someone tells you to. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets. This one is awaiting Ma, an inevitable destination. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be. My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow. The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and the wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. I would be alone and without sensation. There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover. Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are... I will long for your return, but it will give me time. We will meet again.
You're on a path. You're here to slay. Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the...
We're not going to go through with this, right?
Ignore him. He doesn't... Yeah.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd...
You walk down the stairs. I am begging you. You're only...
Maybe there's some way to break the chain? Or if that doesn't work...
She offers the suggestion. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant to attempt to... Someone else... You make your way easier for who? Fine. No, we won't have any... Stop that. Thank you.
There's no getting through to you.
A betrayal of will is still a betrayal.
She pounces on you with the same animal, but you have a weapon. You raise the blade. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat. You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her. It can't just end like... As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, everything goes dark. And... You're on a path. You're here to slay her. A warning. She will lie. She will... Don't worry. The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls are chaotic. The blade is your implement. You walk up to the wall next... What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. You take the blade from the shelf. Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, that's not... The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you. The air smells of dirt and copper. Her voice skips.
Something nasty finds itself on silence, I see. Don't think I've forgotten about you.
She must have you She seems friendly enough. You can't. Unless you slay her. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? You need to stop lingering. You're fine. You're the boss. Thank you. You descend the basement steps, and you can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against...
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind...
That's no fair.
So, we've dropped good.
She's acting like... Oh, no. That's pretty sharp. Call it deductive. Well, do you remember us then? Do you remember? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality. I'm just glad. Is it? Or just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe don't talk to her. You're just...
Well... Of course.
The princess grins as the chains fall. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That's a woman after my own heart, really. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own...
Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time. She never breaks eye contact, even as she's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and...
Oh, no, we can't have that. It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together. We're armed and she's not. We're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I...
That's right. You're the one who's going first. Don't...
That's exactly what I'm worried about. You step onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement. You're only saying that because you want us to feel nerve. I do want those things, but I want them for a... Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smart... No. The stairs are but... The princess is silent as you both continue the climb. Isn't that a relief? You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim... What did you just say? I think you feel something dig into your shoulder, sharp and piercing. Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs, your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots until the princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact. You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exact. Wait, why won't we begin? I'm afraid your back is broken. One unlucky. You know what? I'll say it. That sucks. We were going to help her. It's what I would have done if you considered not. Of course not. And yet here we are, paralyzed and stuck with someone who hates us in the.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done. By our very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme, and then you'd say something like, and then you would have done. Why didn't you tell us your plan before we agreed to go? Because then you'd have had to lie to her. That's not. It would have been a good point if it had actually. Well, it's not my fault that nobody. The princess's body twitched. Ho ho ho!
Something inside me is broken.
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Wait, are we both? Certainly seems that way. What a way to go. Look on the bright side. In all this chaos, you.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take.
Is that really what's going to happen? Hello? I think he's gone.
Something strange is twisting this place out of I wasn't feeling much of anything. But now
She's gone. And there's that mirror again. This doesn't feel. If he thinks it's.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides. All of me is changing. This one is hope marred by bitterness and betrayal. She could see. Do not mourn her. She is finally on the other side. We will. I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
You're on a path. You're here to slay her. You make your way. We're not going to go. Ignore him.